Hey, it's Rich back with you for another video. We have a A36 Bonanza I'm going to be doing a post-maintenance flight on. It's something we try to do on every airplane that we maintain, is take it out and fly it just to make sure everything checks out. I'm going to take you along for the ride on this one and show you what we do. Clear.
Left turn at the river, clear for takeoff, 26 left, 942 Victor.
Okay, here we go.
Southwest 786. Turn right kilo and cut on.
Right turn on kilo, cool ground, Southwest 786.
Here. Clear day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you see the mountains pretty well too.
Downtown's nice.
Bound prior to runway 30.
Long Beach Tower, Center 27 to Whiskey Charlie. Glen, Islet 30 for post stop.
Okay, we're climbing off of Long Beach as we normally do out over the harbor to do a test flight on this airplane. And we didn't do anything major on it. And, well, first this airplane is it's a pre-1984 A36. I don't know the exact year. I tried to look it up, but FAA didn't have a year on it. But I can tell just because of the way the instruments are laid out, the yoke, and it tells me it's 1984 or earlier. It's got some nice avionics upgrades. It's got a G500. It's got an EI, it's like an MVP 90, I think is the numbers, MVP 50. I've seen this before, but not very often, but I really like it. It's nice. Electronic engine. It's I think it's old, but it does a really nice job. And it's got a KFC 200 autopilot, which we're on right now. And PS Engineering intercom system, a GTN 750. I think that's a KY 197, an old comm radio from King. That's comm, that's nav. And then a transponder, which should be in VFR. So it's really nice. I was just telling Mateo, I just love these Bonanzas. You know, they're taxiing out, they're just so solid. And here we're at 4,500, so I'm gonna hit altitude hold. That should go into altitude hold here, it did. These Bonanzas, you know, it's almost like it doesn't matter how old they are, or how much time is on them, they're so solid. Love flying them. And I really like this old school yoke. We got a F-33 Bonanza we'll be talking more about, doing some video ons that we bought, and we're kind of doing a rehab program on it. This one actually has the original engine, and this was a 520 Continental. This one, the owner upgraded to a 550. And so really nice airplane. I think it's probably original interior. It's kind of a red color. I don't know if you got a shot of those seats, but I like them. Kind of loud, but I like them.
Me too.
Yeah. So we got some info from the maintenance guys on what they did. So we're just gonna verify. One of the things they did was they replaced the mixture cable, and so I ran some checks on that on the ground. It seems to be working really good. We get the fuel flow, fuel flows where we want it, so that's working good. We're gonna look at number 6 and number 4, CHT and EGT, and just kind of check out where those are at, so we can focus on this engine gauge. And let's get the fuel flow. See if we can get these back to about number 6. Let's go to number 6 and get it about 1271. There's number 6, so we got just a little more leaning to do here. Rich it up a little bit. So I'm just taking reference on some CHTs versus EGTs here for our mechanics to look at. I've got it about 25, and looks like everything's behaving real well. The RPMs, the other thing I was going to check was the RPM on takeoff. Went a little over, so they'll need to adjust that some more. And I've got this autopilot in, this KFC 200 autopilot, and it's reading off of the G500. It's doing a great job holding altitude and a heading there. So, I mean, like I said, these Bonanzas, it's just amazing how solid they are, and fun they are to fly. This one also has tip tanks. It's a really nice airplane. I don't know how much total time it's got on it, but really good airplane. It looks like all the engine instruments are checking out the way they should. The throttle cable's working good, and we're in good shape. So again, this is just something we do. It's really one of the ways I got a lot of flight time in different airplanes, is doing these maintenance flights. And I used to, you know, go with any pilot that was doing a maintenance flight. I'd always go with them. So the avionics are working good. I don't really need to do any avionics checks. I don't need to shoot an ILS. So we're going to go back to Long Beach. We'll go to the Queen Mary. Then we usually proceed from the Queen Mary to Signal Hill and join the left downwind for 26 left. So that's how we'll enter the pattern, since we don't need to shoot an approach and go all the way out on 3-0. So we'll do that, take you along for that, keep the video rolling for the entry into the VFR pattern into Long Beach.
Tower Bonanza 942 Victor, just outside the breakwater for 26 left with Sierra.
Bonanza 942 Victor, Long Beach Tower, left traffic, runway 26 left, 8 is Tango is current, altimeter 3014.
Left traffic 26 left, we'll pick up Tango 942 Victor.
Okay, so we're coming up on the breakwater. Once we progress past the breakwater, we'll catch the Queen Mary at 1,000 feet, and then go to Signal Hill for the left downwind.
Cessna 0 Charlie Alpha, runway 2.
Little flaps in here.
Alpha.
We're not to turn code to 26 right.
Fuel's on the main tank.
Bonanza 42 Victor, extend downwind.
Extend the downwind.
Extend downwind 42 Victor.
Fuel's on the main tank. Mixture's rich. Prop is coming up. Here's Signal Hill. Sure there's nobody else out here, and then we turn right. I'll put the gear down, downwind to beam. Gears down, we got green lights.
42 Victor's clear to land, 26 left.
Okay, flaps. Speed checks, go to flaps full. Alright, gears down, 3 green. 737.
Traffic. Traffic not available.
November 0 Charlie Alpha, frequency change approved.
Nice. Solid airplane.
That's super smooth.
Foxtrot 3 to ground, thank you. 42 Victor.
You're welcome.
Successful post-maintenance flight in this A36 Bonanza. I've been doing these kind of flights for more than 20 years, and I still get a kick out of it. It's a lot of fun. This is a cool airplane. As I said, I'm always amazed at how Bonanzas are so solid even when they're older. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.